Hello there. I want to start us up this 9 weeks with a simple drawing project. I'm calling it a line drawing. This is step 1. First thing you'll need to do is, I have given you in your packet a gel pen. I've also provided for you a couple of sheets of drawing paper. Now the gel pen will have a red plastic tip on it. You'll need to take that off for it to work. And once that's off, you can probably scratch it out on another piece of paper to get the ink moving through the tip. But what we want to do today is we're just going to divide up this paper into smaller sections, very random shapes, and then we're going to go back in step 2 and start to develop design work inside of each of those shapes. And so doing, just kind of open our mind up to the possibility of what different types of designs we can make using some Zentangle ideas, which is something I'll talk about a little later. But the first thing you want to do is take this drawing paper. You can see the size of it. It is roughly probably 8.5 by 11, maybe 9 by 12. First thing you're going to do is you're going to take your gel pen and you're going to create a border. You're going to draw a border around the edge. Let me talk about this first though. When you draw a line using the gel pen, I want you to start learning how to draw a line. Excuse me, and not sketch it. So here's a sketch line. Somebody might sketch and try to sketch out their lines. That's not what I'm looking for. What I'm looking for is a very fluid, very deliberate line where you put your pen down and you make a line, not where you're going to sketch this line. There's time for sketching. We will have plenty of time for sketching, and I'm a big supporter of sketching. Not really with your marker or your pen. I like to sketch with a pencil. So what we're going to do is we're going to make lines. When you put your point down, you move that pen until you get to the spot you're stopping at, and you slow down. So for example, when we have a border here and you start from this border, you're going to move that pen. Once you get to the edge of that border, you're going to slow down a little bit and you're going to tap right on it. You're going to get right to the edge and you're going to stop there. So you want to go slow. You want to be, I used the word deliberate a minute ago. That's, you want to be very deliberate. Okay, so let's do this. First thing you're going to want to do is draw a border around the edge. I'm going to say it's about a 1-inch border. If you can see this, this is my cutting board, cutting pad. That's a 1-inch area right there. So I have the benefit of seeing what 1 inch looks like under my paper. I'm actually just going to move it there. It doesn't have to be exact. Let me look under here. It seems like there's something under my, it's making it crooked. It does not have to be exact because this is art, and for what we're doing right now, it's just more of a natural form. It's more organic. So, but I'm going to put my pen down, not on the far edge, because remember we're making a border. I'm going to start about 1 inch down, and I'm going to make a line this way. I'm going to stop. I'm going to make a line this way, stop. A line this way, and then finally connect these lines together. And I've created a border now. Whoops, there we go. That's unfortunate. That's okay though. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna start making some lines. I'm gonna put my pen down and make a curved line from one side to the other. Let me go up here to the top now and just divide it down the middle. We're dividing this paper into smaller sections. Let me start up here again. Most likely you're going to end up with about 6 lines or 6 points that you start from either side. But let's find out if that math works or not. I'm going to take a line from this side now. You don't have to do it just like me. You can do what you want to do and create your own pattern. Okay, so we have 1, 2 here, 1, 2 here. So now we have 2 on each side. Remember, I said we'll probably end up with about 6 on each side. So I'm going to divide this one. I'm going to go in half here and just draw a nice curved line there. That's 3 on that side. I'm going to go here. That's 3 on that side. Now I've added a 4th one here, and also that puts 4 on this side. So I'm going to go right over to this side, the bottom. So in the end, you should end up with multiple spaces, no large spaces. So count your points. I've got 5 over here. I have 6 on this side, I have 5 on this side, and 6 on this side. So we did end up with just about 5 to 6 points on either side, starting points and ending points. You want to avoid the large spaces, and we will move on to step 2 next.